Hi, I've received a question from Gerald regarding the Amtech 127-piece heat shrink tube kit. It's stock code S6203. This is a fairly new addition to the Amtech range, but has a number of invaluable uses around the house. So the example I've got prepared here is you may have been working on that trailer for the summer or doing electrical wiring on a model, or even, let's say, on the lawnmower, and you've soldered the two pieces of wire together, as you can see here, and the options are: the time served way is just to wrap PVC tape around it, which is sticky, and if you put it outside it can start unpeeling, and doesn't provide a very watertight join. Or the other option is to use a piece of heat shrink tubing, and I'll show you in this video the actual stages to go through and the tools you need. So here's the kit, and you can see that you get a number of different sizes and a number of different colors. The tubing has a 2:1 shrink ratio, which means it reduces in size by 50% when you heat it up with a hot air gun. So choose a piece of tubing that'll go over the wires enough so they're free to move, and they're going to go over this joint here where we've soldered the wires together. You can't leave them unprotected because they could short out if they touched anything metal. So just for the sake of the camera on this video, I'm using the piece of yellow heat shrink tube, and they're cut to length, so all we have to do is slide it over the end, position it so the soldered joint is in the middle of the tube, and that's where we are. So that's where we're going to put the piece of tube. And I've got an Amtech 2000 watt hot air gun here, stock code V6035, and all you need to do is turn the hot air gun on. The lowest setting will do it, and as I apply the heat, you can see in front of your very eyes it's reducing in size and shrinking onto the cable. So literally 2 or 3 seconds. Allow it to cool down because that's going to be very hot, and you can see that we've actually sealed the cable at both ends, and it's reduced in diameter by half as it's 2:1 shrink ratio. And now here we've got a protective sleeve, and this sleeving is electrically tested to 600 volts, and it'll protect against any short circuits, and you've actually reinforced where you've joined the two wires together. So a very useful tool around the house. Anyone's into model engineering, working on cars, motorcycles, scooters, a very useful kit to have with the range of sizes and the colours. So I hope that was useful. If you have any other questions to do with tools for the home, garage and garden, please go to amtechdiy.com, and we look forward to answering them.